We own a boat. We own a boat. I'm Jeff.
I'm Mary.
Lutz Getaway. Well, this is what trawler school is like. We were in a 32-foot tug, which I believe you will hear on here shortly as I kind of talk a little bit about this stuff. Pretty nice little accommodations. It's really great, set up for mainly 2 people. You could probably sleep 4 on there if you really tried. Back here in the salon. You can get a couple more people in. But it was a cute little boat. Okay, doing a little side-by-side here. We are on the boat. It's a Nordic Tug 32, a 32-footer. We're in at Center Point Marina. We're about to start day 1 of our class, trawler class. Go meet the instructor, one of the instructors, our main instructor that'll be with us on the boat. There's like one of the coordinating instructors. She met us last night to check us in and give us the run through. Everything is pretty cool so far. We're looking forward to it. Mary was quizzing me on the way here.
Yep.
And I was doing pretty well. There's a few things that I looked at in there that we'll cover this stuff in the class too, but there are a few things, parts of boats and things like that, which I was never, we never kind of went over when I was in the Navy, but I remember a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I knew quite a bit. I was surprised how much I remember from boating days way back in the, long time ago. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's, I'm glad that we are doing this, and it'll just give us more confidence when we're on our boat. So this boat is much smaller than ours, much smaller. We hit our heads all the time going through the little passageways. I don't know, what are they called? Doors? Passageways?
They're just doors, yeah. Passageways are hallways.
True. Anyway, the little doorways, they're low. Anyway, we both hit our head more times than I can count. But anyway, she's cute though. She's really cute. Cute little boat. And it's fun staying on the water. I can't wait to get out on the water though and start actually boating. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Okay. Love you, see you, bye.
Love you, see you, bye.
All right, so let's put it in forward neutral. Yep. Now the only problem, we were sitting long enough that the wind started to take us, but that's okay. The boat's able to get around that. It just means we're going to take a little longer to make that turn. Straighten out the helm just a little bit, because we lost a little bit of our momentum and we don't want to, and that's fine. All right, so now all the way to port, what you do is now go back into neutral and then into reverse. Yeah, perfect. And just stay on that a little bit. All right. All right, now hard to port. What we're gonna now do is that's gonna slow us down and kick our stern over to the left. And now we've sort of fixed on her, so now we can come back and go forward. Yep. The part of our problem here, we got a little too far away from it. All right, and now into forward.
Where should it help me?
Helm should be all the way. They basically, in a pivot turn like this, if we don't touch the helm,
Okay.
we leave the helm.
And steer more with the gears.
All right. Exactly. All right. So now let's go into neutral
Okay.
and reverse. And the whole goal here is trying to predict where you think the boat is about to go and be one step ahead of that, right? If you think the boat is about to drift off to the right, then you want to be turning back the other way before it starts to drift.
All right, we never had the AC on, so that's one part thing. Then on board,
He's out there.
huh?
He's out there.
Oh, he is. Shut off the AC, main breakers dockside. Oh, then shut off the main breaker. Okay. Bro. Okay. Both sides. Center helm. All right.
Velcro is just wrapped around it. No, we'll raft up. You jump in there, you climb up here, and you walk back to your boat. There's almost no wind, so it's not like it's going to go anywhere. Yeah. Perfect. Process is start the engine.
Okay.
And then turn the electronics back on. Make sure all of those are...
Okay, hopefully there's not too much wind noise going on here. A little bit of wind in the dock area. We had a really fun time on our boat last night. Well, not our boat. It's the boat that we've been assigned for trawler school here. So yesterday I have taken the boat in and out several times. A couple of times at least. And last night came back in the dark. Seemed to handle it okay. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't a major issue. It rubbed up against one of the pilings, but that's okay. Everything is on this boat and on the piling are set for stuff like that. Anyway, the night ops was quite fun. So we are planning to go in for a little bit. We got a half an hour break to go in this morning. Usually we start at 9, we're starting at 9:30 because we were here till, I didn't get in till 11:30 last night-ish. 11:45 by the time we had everything tied up and debriefed and things like that. So we are continuing our thing. Today is Wednesday. Winds are expected to kick up this afternoon and then go on into the evening. We had a cold front go through last night, which is why we've got a little bit of a north wind here now, but it's going to get stronger. It will probably cause some uncomfortable conditions. We may get a chance to go out here this morning. We'll see. It's a little hazy, but not terrible. So we'll see what Joe wants to do when we get done.
No hurries. Jeff, do you mind railing the bow line for me, please?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's where most of my driving experience came from. And I had a pilot up on the front which was giving me directions, unless they didn't. I mean, is that a sailing school thing that did over there?
They called me yesterday because you freaked out and I was like,
7 up there.
so I did go as well.
So
That will be very
so it'll be north. It'll be slightly north, just a little east of north, and then looks like around 6 knots. The high end is 10. No big gusts coming up. Yeah. This thing does swell, so although I think it's all windy. This is windy app.
Which logo is that? We found a shipwreck.
557, 60.
You're gonna make a quick call. 99.
600. Well, we are underway this morning. We are passing Old Mission Point. Mary is currently the driver, monitoring all the things.
Autopilot.
Autopilot is on, correct.
I wanted to chart a waypoint and go to it, basically.
So that's what we're doing. We do have the back door open. Or back plate.
Hello, this is Unit 10-22 Alpha.
This was our first solo.
Solo.
Completely solo, just Jeff and I. Our first trip as in command of the boat. So we had, yesterday we had one of the instructors from our class with us, and she took us into Elk Rapids. She was just there mainly to help us dock. And then we picked up our daughter and son-in-law, Trisha and Ben. Picked them up they came to Elk Rapids. We went to dinner, and then we went for a little cruise. And then Jeff docked the boat very successfully.